Today, we're going to talk to a Topps card artist looking to make some waves in the hockey hobby, do a deep dive on an upcoming Series 2 Young Guns rookie, and then take a look at the top 5 very early Allure sales, and actually a whole lot more. Welcome back to episode 362 of the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast.
It's your friendly neighborhood hockey-loving goofballs. Welcome to the Gong Show.
Yo.
Hello, Baba Louie. Hello, Phil.
Hello.
Hey, boys.
What's going on?
When was the last time you slapped Baba Louie? It's bad when you don't know.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah. Sorry. No clue.
Yeah, you're burning the candle at both ends, keeping the roads safe and clean for the good people of Minnesota, and a part-time hockey card journalist in between. Not a lot of sleep for you at this very moment. Philip, are you feeling better?
I feel 40-50% better. I sound 100% worse. Everybody's asking me if I'm sick, and I did a lot of errands this morning, and I know I sound ridiculous, but I feel a lot better. I think one more good night's sleep and back to 100% tomorrow.
All right, let's get in through our announcements so we can get today's show rolling. Very quickly on Gong Show Reloaded, we are still in the pre-order phase. They are the packaging people, the folks that are boxing the cards up and putting them in cases, making everything look all super great and swell, are still waiting on our insert slip thing that doesn't reveal the card when you open the box. We've been assured that they'll ship to us on Monday or Friday. It's been a delay. It stinks.
It's okay.
But, yeah,
good listener. Right. Good listener understands. We just need a little patience for a good product, and we appreciate your patience and thank you. It's not like it's a month or anything.
No.
Has it been?
No, I'm just excited. We've been working hard on this, and I want it to get out there. That's the only thing. But if you're in the Discord, you can still take advantage of the pre-order through, I guess, the first part of next week. Or if you're waiting for the public sale, just go to hockeychecklist.com and take a gander at the checklist and all the photos of the cards, because they're still amazing. And again, can't wait for people to get them. Okay, Phil. What's going on? What's going down tomorrow night, Friday nights with Phil?
Well, back to normal. Friday nights with Phil, not Friday nights with Dave. So hijacked it, but big love for my boy Dave. He came through for me last Friday. But back to normal this Friday. They finally shipped my ComC mailbox package, and Dave got it 3 days after he came back from Ottawa. So thank you, ComC. Really appreciate that. Dave wanted to open my box on Friday nights with Phil, but I'd rather not go through over 500 cards with Dave. No, thank you. Well, I'll do that at home on my own leisure. And I asked him to mail it as soon as he could this week, and he said, sure. I thought he received all my cards from the mail, but every day he's been getting another card for me that I don't remember ordering them. So I said, what are they? He says he doesn't know. We'll find out Friday. So come join us on Friday for cards I have no idea I have bought and ordered to Dave's house. And we're going to have a great time. Lots of fun. Victoria might make an appearance. I think she's a little busy on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but we're going to have a good time. We'll be silly on Friday as usual. Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way. Have you sent more or less than 1,000 cards so far to Dave's house?
Oh, no. Are we Well, I've sent over 1,000 to Louis' house if you include ComC last year, but I mean.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I knew Dave and I planned this Ottawa trip for months and months. So, yeah. And it was good for our content on Friday nights with Phil. So, yeah, well, he's probably maybe 400. He's gotten a lot. He's my mule. That's what mules are good for. You work them hard, yeah.
Okay, very quickly before we get started, a reminder that this show, the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast, is a Patreon podcast. What that means is we rely on the support and love of the good listener and watcher like yourself. Mainly the support, but the love helps too. And for as little as $5 a month, you can support us to help us cover our expenses, produce more and what we hope to be better hockey card content, and then fund initiatives, even in a small way, to grow the hockey hobby. It's very easy to support us. You can become a member of our Discord, be out of the first 999 if you watch Gonger. All you got to do is go to our website, hockeycardsgongshow.com, click on the Become a Patron link at the top of the page, or go to Patreon directly, patreon.com, and search for Hockey Cards Gongshow. There's a link in the show description in both YouTube and the podcast apps, and then our Instagram and TikTok profiles too. All right, Babu, are you ready with the game plan for today's show?
Ready with the game plan. So for today, starting off with get to know your Hall of Famers. Then it's the rookie deep dive. After that, we get into some hobby news. Then we have a little interview with card artist Mike Foster. Following that, some new product releases, check on some early card sale prices, and finish up with personal pickups.
Okay, boys, let's kick off today's show with their Get to Know Your Hall of Famers series. It's where we are profiling every single Hockey Hall of Fame player. It's fun. We've learned a lot. For each player, we do a quick bio, cover why you should care about them, then take a look at their hobby markets. We started with the very first Hall of Fame class in 1945 and have since been working our way to the present day. And we're still in the class of 1966. And today's Hall of Famer that I've selected is Babe Pratt.
I failed, man. I'm
Yeah,
a big failure.
I got nothing. Related to Chris or?
I don't know. Yeah, nothing on my end, too. So, and I kind of like these guys because my favorite part is when they become totally amazing and we're flummoxed that we've never heard of them before.
Yeah.
So here we go. Walter Peter, Babe Pratt, lived from 1916 until passing away at the age of 72 in 1988. He was born in Stony Mountain, Manitoba, Canada. Ever been to Stony Mountain, Phil?
No, but I climb that mountain quite often.
Sure. Passed away in Vancouver. Babe was a large man. Played at hockey at 6'3" and 212 pounds. Back in the day, he must have been like a Chara out there or something like that.
Yeah.
Babe was a left shot defenseman, and during an NHL career that lasted from 1935 until 1947, played for 3 teams: the New York Rangers, Toronto Maple Leafs, and Boston Bruins. Babe would win 2 Stanley Cups during his career, in 1940 with the Rangers and then in 1945 with the Maple Leafs. He won the Hart Memorial Trophy in 1944. And in 1998, Babe was ranked number 6. No.
What?
I don't think he was ranked, I think 60 something on the hockey news list of 100 greatest players in 1998.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all these. Ask anyone the top greatest 100 players. See if they can get half. I don't think so. And I would have thought I'd get almost all of them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like 30 years ago, so he might be way down the list or off the list at this point when you add in Crosby and Malkin, maybe Ovechkin, McKinnon, all those, McDavid, all those people.
Yeah.
His career included some major controversy, which we'll get into, I think, shortly. He was done playing, though. He worked as an analyst for CBC's Hockey Night in Canada. In the 1970s, he served as a Goodwill ambassador for the Vancouver Canucks. And then very sadly, died of a heart attack, suffered in the media lounge of the Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver during the first intermission of the Canucks game on December 16th, 1988.
Well, hold on. I know that sounds horrible and tragic, but if you're going to go,
yeah,
wouldn't that, I mean, that's a little morbid. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying, right? I'd love to die in a barn.
The Canucks then honored Babe after that happened by stitching the words Babe on their sweaters for the remainder of the season there. So, okay, Walter Babe Pratt was again born in Stony Mountain, Manitoba, grew into a high-end junior scorer before he ever became an NHL name. One of those early signs his game would be unusually offensive for a defenseman. In the mid-1930s, Pratt turned pro in the New York Rangers system, including time with their farm club, and quickly showed he could handle the pace and physicality of the pro game while still pushing offense from the back end. He broke into the NHL with the Rangers as a young, big-bodied left-shot defender and carved out a regular role during an era when defensemen were expected to be simple and safe with the puck. Pratt wasn't built that way. As the late 1930s progressed, he became a key Rangers blue liner, heavy minutes, physical edge, and willingness to activate offensively that stood out in that period style of play. The Rangers' peak moment with Pratt came in 1940 when he was part of the New York Stanley Cup championship team, one of 2 cups he'd win in his career. During the early 1940s, wartime roster disruptions hit teams hard, and the Rangers were among the most impacted. Pratt's circumstances changed quickly as clubs tried to reshuffle talent just to stay competitive. On November 27, 1942, the Rangers traded Pratt to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Red Garrett and Hank Goldup, an injection point that set up the best run of his career. Pratt clicked fast in Toronto, giving the Leafs an aggressive puck-moving defenseman who could create offense without being sheltered. Exactly the type of player who became more valuable in a tight, low-scoring era. In 1943-44, Pratt delivered one of the defining seasons ever by an NHL defenseman. He produced a then record 57 points in 50 games and was named the league MVP, winning the Hart Trophy. That same 1933-34 or 1943-44 season also included a single-game NHL record. On January 8th, 1944, Pratt posted 6 assists in one game, a benchmark that still sits atop the NHL's most assists by a defenseman in a game record list.
Jeez.
In 1944-45, Pratt remained a top defenseman in the league and helped drive Toronto through a long cup run that went the distance against Detroit in the final. In Game 7 of the 1945 Stanley Cup Final, that became Pratt's signature on-ice moment. In a 2-1 victory over the Red Wings, he scored the cup-winning goal to clinch Toronto's championship. That goal mattered historically, too, because it's one of the rare defenseman ends the season with the biggest possible goal moments and locked Pratt into Leafs lore beyond the MVP season. Now, here's where we talk about the controversy. In early 1946, Pratt's career took a sharp turn when he was suspended for gambling on hockey.
Oh, on his own games?
No. He said that he insisted. Who knows, right? He insisted that he never bet on his own team. But after he was reinstated, Toronto ultimately moved him out, and he finished his NHL career with the Boston Bruins in 1946-47. Pratt kept playing professionally after his last NHL games, continuing in the minors and out west through 1952, before his playing career was later recognized with the Hockey Hall of Fame induction in 1966. Across his NHL time, he totaled 293 points in 518 games and remains one of the very few defensemen to ever win the Hart Trophy.
Wow. Ha! Controversy, eh? Even back then.
Didn't keep him out of the Hall, though, so I don't know if they had a different approach to gambling or like what the sentiment was at the time. But, well, I don't know. Like the whole Shoeless Joe Jackson, right, was suspended forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot earlier than that, so who knows? Okay,
Wow.
Looking at the hobby side, Babe Pratt's rookie card is in the 1939-40 O-Pee-Chee V301-1 set, card number 85. Again, this is that weird World War II period where this 1939 hockey card set seems more like hockey postcards or photo set to me.
Well, what's the dimensions? Is it 5x7? That's a postcard.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never looked that up. Maybe somebody will put that in the comments that knows. I had to put it though because this is it for Babe Ruth playing days, quote unquote, cards.
No card
Babe
affiliate?
Pratt.
Oh, there is, but I'm talking about playing days. Like from his career, this is all there is. There is a Pratt card after he retired from the NHL in the 1955 Parker set. One of the very first insert sets, I think, in hockey hobby history, the OTG, I think it's Old Time Greats.
Okay.
And the highest selling copy is a PSA 8.5 that sold for $2,675 US in 2017. There's not a picture of that card, so we're showing a PSA 8 in its stead on YouTube. And then, to your point, Phil, if you do need a third option, there's always the 1985 Cardophilium set.
Yeah.
You can get a raw copy for $1 or $2. Actually, I think this is one of the better looking Cardophilium cards that got a very nice smile there on Babe.
Good jibs on him.
What I was surprised about his story, aside from the gambling part, is you wouldn't think of, again, especially for that era, that there was a defenseman who's 6'3" and 212 pounds. For him to be a puck-moving defenseman, you would have thought he was,
Right.
and a name like Babe, right? Like Babe.
Yeah.
That he would have been a brute out there. But who knows?
Chalk up another one I haven't heard of. I'm bad.
Yeah. Well, that, boys, your Hockey Hall of Famer, Babe Pratt.
Good job, Josh. Thank you.
From the old to the new, and back to Rookie Deep Dive. We have a big crop of 25-26 NHL talent, new rookies to learn more about. So for this week's Rookie Deep Dive, I thought, in about 6 weeks. We have Series 2 coming up. So let's pick 4 candidates from that checklist. On our last deep dive, we tackled Matthew Schaefer, so I had to choose 4 other names for you, the good listener, to vote on in our hobby poll. So this week's candidates for the poll were Michael Misa, Z. Bium, Axel Sandin-Pellikka, and Easton Cowan. Now, do you guys have a favorite on that list to learn more about? Phil, you got a favorite?
Michael Misa.
Michael Misa. What about you, Louie? Any one of those you were interested in learning more about?
Let's do Misa.
Okay. Well, we did our 24-hour Instagram poll, and here's the results. Michael Misa took the top with 36%. Then Axel Sandin-Pellikka at 23%, Z. Bium 21%, and Easton Cowan at 20%. But here's the thing.
What?
Inside the Gong Show, this rookie deep dive was a complete, utter dumpster fire. And it's
Like
all my fault.
What'd you do?
I wrote this 3 separate times for 3 players. You want to know why?
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay. Well, Michael Misa won the poll at 36%, and I wrote the whole thing. It takes like an hour. It's not like you're writing a novel or anything. And then I get down, and we wanted to show the top 5 sales for Misa.
Yeah.
And I get to the last one. I'm like, gosh, these cards seem so familiar to me. And it got me thinking, which is scary. So I went back in our notes, and sure enough, we did a Michael Misa rookie deep dive on June 23rd in an episode 302. We've already done Michael Misa, and I wrote the whole thing
Oh, that's not a... Just do it again. No one's going to notice.
Well,
And then
and then, so at the time, I'm like, crap.
Louis. Keep
I'm
going,
like,
God.
crap. I have to rewrite this. This is not going to be fun. Oh, okay. There was 3 hours left in the poll, and at the time, Z. Bium had a commanding lead. So I'm like, well, I can get an early start, get a jump
Yeah.
on the bit. I write out Z. Bium. Find all the top sales. Then I look at my clock and, the hobby poll's over. I can go pull the image for Baba Louie to use on the show. And lo and behold, I find out Z. Bium didn't take second place. It was Axel Sandin-Pellikka. So for the 3rd time, I wrote the rookie deep dive in one day.
The defenseman for Detroit?
Yeah. He had
Yep.
Who knows? I don't know anything about him. Oh, what a
Well, we're gonna
segue.
learn.
Oh, yeah, got to learn the other day, Phil. Okay.
So why not do things 3 times when you can do them 1? I guess that's my motto. But
Donkey.
yeah. So if you want to learn about Michael Misa, episode 302 from Monday, June 23rd. Therefore, we will revert today to second place, Axel Sandin-Pellikka, who is our rookie deep dive. Axel is a 20-year-old defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings, but we'll get into that a little bit. Let's go a little deeper first. And of course he's Swedish, and there's a whole bunch of towns I'm going to butcher, but I'll try. Axel Sandin-Pellikka grew up in northern Sweden, Gallivare, and entered structured club hockey, you would love that, Phil, early before joining Skellefteå, AIK's development pipeline as a teenager, where he began climbing every rung of their youth system. After arriving in Skellefteå program, he progressed through their U16 group and 24 games had 12 points. And then the U18 team, where in 40 games he had 22 points, building a reputation as a right shot defender who could drive play and create offense from the back end. By the time he reached Skellefteå's U20 level, I cannot wait for all the people to point out.
I can't wait for you to stop saying that.
Yeah, well, a few more times. He kept producing and in 45 games had 39 points across his U20 time to that point and positioned himself as a legitimate pro prospect inside of Sweden, one of Sweden's best development environments. In the summer of 2022, so just 3 years ago or so, he added an early international resume line by winning silver with Sweden at the Helinka Gretzky Cup. What is that? Is that like a major juniors tournament or international tournament or something like that, Phil?
I've always heard about it. I've never seen it played in Canada. I don't know. I think it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough to answer you properly.
Okay. Well, at the Helinka Gretzky Cup, he contributed 2 assists in 5 games, one of the first times he played in a high-profile best-on-best setting. During the 22-23 season, his offense at the junior level piled up 36 points, 16 goals, 20 assists in 31 games for Skellefteå U20 squad, and was named the best defenseman in Sweden's top junior league. That same season, he crossed fully into the pro track by making his SHL Swedish Hockey League debut at Skellefteå, posting 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists in 22 games in sort of important adult hockey reps against men while he was still at the junior age level. At the 2023 World Juniors, he played more of a supporting role offensively, 1 assist in 7 games, but it was another milestone in his timeline, a teenager defenseman getting trusted minutes against top peer competition. A few months later, at the 2023 IIHF U18 World Championships, he had his first major kind of headline international tournament where he scored, and this is where I think he got on a lot of people's radars. He had 11 points, 2 goals, and 9 assists in 7 games, won top defender honors, and a silver medal for Sweden. Then going into the so good timing, I guess, to pop off in a tournament. Going into the 2023 NHL draft, scouting reports consistently leaned on the same themes: elite mobility and poise at the offensive blue line, quick decision-making under pressure, and the ability to create seams and shooting lanes as a power play driver.
No good hockey IQ.
No.
That's a first.
Maybe he's dumb. I don't know. Detroit selected him 17th overall in the first round in 2023. A pick that effectively bet on his high-end puck-moving offense translating while he continued to round out the defending side of his game. In 23-24, he moved from promising to impacting results in the Swedish Hockey League, 18 points, 10 goals, 8 assists in 39 games, with his 10 goals noted as the most by any under-19 skater in Sweden's top league, and he was a defenseman, so that's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive.
As Skellefteå pushed through the spring, he contributed in the playoffs 7 points in 14 postseason games and finished the year as an SHL champion, an uncommon accomplishment for a teenage defenseman still in his development. His 2023-24 season also came with hardware. He was named the recipient of the 2024 Börje Salming Trophy as the best Swedish-born defenseman in the SHL, a signal his performance wasn't just good for his age. Look at those jerseys. It's kind of wild. Almost.
Can I get an advertisement?
Yeah. He added a second high level stage that year via the Champions Hockey League, posting 5 points in 10 games as Skellefteå reached the final. Again, useful experience playing in pressure European fixtures with the different opponents and styles. At the 2024 World Juniors, he produced again 6 points in 7 games, scored an overtime goal in the knockout stage that helped push Sweden forward, won silver, and was voted the tournament's best defenseman, one of the clearest, best player at his position moments of his pre-NHL career.
When was this kid drafted? I know you already said it.
2023.
What number?
17.
Wow. Okay.
Detroit then signed him to a 3-year entry-level contract on May 6, 2024, locking in the next phase while still leaving room for a deliberate development path. Instead of forcing a quick North American jump, Detroit publicly emphasized patience, returned him to Sweden for the 24-25 season so he could play big minutes, run the power play, and have the puck a lot. Development priorities that are harder to guarantee in certainly the NHL or an AHL depth chart. At the 2025 World Juniors in Ottawa, he wore the C for Sweden, and he was the main captain, and posted 10 points, 4 goals, 6 assists in 7 games. Sweden finished 4th, but he was named again best defenseman for the second straight year and selected to the media all-star team. Wow. Rare back-to-back recognition at that event. His 24-25 Swedish Hockey League season continued to load the resume, and NHL.com noted he led all under-21 SHL players in goals with 12 and points with 29, and tied for the under-21 lead in assists with 17 across 46 games, reinforcing the idea his offense wasn't just a one-year spike. When his SHL season ended, he got a short North American taste test with Grand Rapids, had 1 assist in 2 AHL regular season games, and 3 AHL playoff games, experience he later described as helpful shock for adjusting to smaller ice and faster reads. Then, this past October in 2025, Axel Sandin-Pellikka made the Detroit roster and immediately took on real workload. Early in his NHL career, he was playing heavy minutes, over 21 minutes a game in that opening stretch, while still searching for his first NHL point, which occurred on October 17, 2025, when he recorded his first NHL goal and first point against Tampa Bay, opening scoring in the first period of a game Detroit won in overtime. A milestone night that validated how quickly his offense could show up at the NHL level. As his rookie season has moved into midwinter, his usage and production stabilized into regular NHL defenseman territory. NHL.com's Rookie Watch has him among the more productive rookie defensemen in late December, 14 points in 37 games, while averaging around 18 minutes a night and blocking shots at a strong rate for a first-year player. Up to present day here, he's approaching the 50-game mark with Detroit and sitting in the high teens in points, 17 points through 49 games, with multiple game stories noting him as a recurring contributor in wins, not just a prospect or someone you're looking ahead to anymore. So, man, this could be a real gamer. And if you think they have Mo Seider, a young Mo Seider, and now paired with a kid like Axel Sandin-Pellikka, be pretty exciting to be a Detroit fan, I would think.
So, Moritz Seider is a blessing to watch play hockey. He's awesome. He's the only guy I like on Detroit. He's great.
Okay, so now looking at Axel's hobby market, again, his Young Guns does not come out till Series 2 in March. So his rookie cards are fairly limited to this point, which you guys will see in a second. That being said, we'll take a look at the top 5 highest selling Axel Sandin-Pellikka cards to date, along with each's respective top sale. Any and all of these sales that have been made or taken place on eBay have been verified as paid for on Terapeak. So starting at number 5 is, I think all these are from Black Diamond.
My favorite set. I love it.
The 5th highest sale is the Rookie Team Logo Jumbos, the out of 49 version, which has a manufactured patch, white background, and the winged wheel in red. So for $118 US via eBay auction on January 4th. Secondly, again from Black Diamond, the Emerald Relic Rookies out of 10 raw, so for $132 via eBay fixed price on December 29th. Number 3 is another Rookie Team Logo Jumbos, reversed. This one's out of 99, so it's got a red background with the white winged wheel. It's raw, so for $154 US via eBay auction on January 1st. The number 2 is a Black Diamond Rookie Gems out of 10. No auto, just a parallel, I guess. Raw, so for $225 US via eBay auction on December 1st. And then the highest seller is another Rookie Team Logo Jumbos out of 10 with the retro Red Wings logo, I think. Raw again, so for $228 US via eBay auction on December 21st. So not a lot of variety to this point. Looks like Black Diamond has been the main source of Axel Sandin-Pellikka rookies. But as you guys know, that will change very quickly as we progress into more 25, 26 sets. So that's your Axel Sandin-Pellikka rookie deep dive. Want to get as many of these in as we can before the Series 2 Young Guns come out. Anything stand out to you?
Yeah, he's not just some defenseman on Detroit. He's got some pretty good merit. I see. I stand corrected on my little slight there earlier. Detroit still sucks, though. I just want to make that clear. Yeah. Red Wings are not a good hockey team. I don't care if they win the Stanley Cup. Yeah.
I made this point before, but to me, the whole nexus behind Rookie Deep Dive is reflected on my own experience where a flagship product comes out, you have these new Young Guns, and Lucas Raymond's is selling for $60, and it's like, oh, I gotta look at, but I know nothing about the guy. And so it's like you almost like learn about top prospects through the value of their Young Guns. And so I thought, well, if there's going to be an educational component to this show, let's try to inform people a little bit about who some of these players are before these products come out, so you can make better decisions and get excited about a player, not just because his Young Guns is selling for $80 or something like that.
Well said.
Slab Sharks is a Gong Show partner sponsor. Thankful for their support of our show. The current Slab Sharks weekly eBay auction is live, ends tonight. More than 7,300 cards are closing. We're going to be live too, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hockey Cards Gongshow YouTube channel, covering the cards in the auction, seeing which Macklin Celebrini cards sell for absurd amounts. Which is
Grant's joining us, tonight?
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
me, Philip of the Marsh People,
Yes.
Sylvan, and then Grant from where, Phil?
Grant from Grant. Our Grant. That's who's coming. Our
Grant from
Grant.
GP Sports. You're right. He'll be there too. That should be fun. There's always tons of big cards ending, so I'm sure we'll talk a lot about them, and hope you guys will join us in the chat. Some big news yesterday or the day before from the Slab Sharks team. Due to the fact that the weekly auctions keep growing, they are moving into a new strategy that's splitting the auctions into multiple days.
What?
Yes. Hockey
Why?
and sports are going to remain on Thursday nights. I'm thankful for that
God.
because I think our hobby is sort of settled into
Yeah,
Thursday night
all I
being
care
the
about.
night for hockey. But now, going forward, they will have other weekly auction events. So the first one is TCG Saturday,
You say it
proving
with
some separation
enthusiasm.
from TCG and sports. Do you guys like that move to split up all the TCG stuff and sports?
It doesn't bother me any. No sweat off my back.
So starting February 1st, any submissions that include both sports cards and TCG will automatically be split. Then they're going to be doing something, I think they tested this last month, but going forward for selected new releases, they're going to be doing special release day 24-hour auctions on Wednesdays.
That
So-
Karn mentioned that in the video.
Yeah. So if the cup comes out on a Wednesday and you hit a Macklin Celebrini and you want to take full advantage of the hype train, you can auction that card that day and do a 24-hour auction and sell it that way. Then they announced that they plan to do more Apex auctions for cards valued at 5,000 and above, and those will be every 4 months, I believe, going forward. So again, lots of cool stuff and continued innovations happening, of course, at Slab Sharks, and we're a partner with them to help them provide access for Americans to get into the biggest and best weekly hockey auction there is. We are, as in the Gong Show, the official USA Submission Center. To get in the action, all you got to do is ship your cards to us via our P.O. box we've set up, or the UPS FedEx addresses that are listed on the Slab Sharks website and app, and then we take care of the rest for you. And if you haven't tried it, you really should. Listen, there's a reason why there's 7,000 to 10,000 cards per week. It means that people like the auction and it works well for them. That's probably the biggest statement we could give, right?
I got a better one. Money talks. Got my cash out today. I
did?
told Josh and Louie, I got a few hundred cards to drop off. Josh asked me, "What do you expect to get back?" I don't know. I don't remember one card I just sold. Not one. Okay, well, that's a lie. I remember because I looked today, but at the time I didn't. I said, honestly, if after all the percentages, hey, people got to get paid. You can't just drop something off, set it and forget it, not expect to get some money shaved off, right? So Karn's got to pay his people. You got to get nickel and dimed a little bit along the way. So after all that said was done, I had over $2,000 deposited in my account today. Couldn't believe it.
Oh, boy.
Couldn't believe it. Not $2,000 and change. Well over $2,000. Well over $2,000. And for a card that has been for cards that have been sitting in my house, 90% of cards that have been sitting in my house for over 10 years. Okay. It's awesome, man. It's great.
Think of the Disney princess card you can buy with that money.
I'm struggling with my Disney cards. I have nowhere to put them. I might slap
trash?
Sorry. You got a problem with Mickey Mouse, bro?
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
I like that you collect that. It's all good. You just walked right into the jokes. So
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well played.
Louis, you had cards last week too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, me too. So it's fun. We get excited when we get to submit cards because like you said, you're going to get paid. It works. It's easy. It's made selling much more fun for me. I don't like the normal hassle of selling.
No.
I guess some people want to control everything and do everything on their own, but for me to put it in a box and forget about it and just get the check, that's where it works well for my sanity and mental health. So for complete consignment information, including payout rates, head to slabsharks.com to get the submission process started. Hobby news.
Hobby news.
Hobby news. Sorry, I'm going down, man. I don't know. It's dusk out now. It's like, I felt great. No, I don't. It's just, let's get her.
We talked about Axel Sandin-Pellikka of Sweden, and they might need him in the upcoming Olympics. I didn't even look if he's on the team, but So the injury bug has
no.
bit Team Sweden very, very hard. And
Mm-hmm.
first and foremost, Leo Carlsson, I guess, is not going to play. So for Team Sweden fans, Ducks fans, Leo Carlsson prospectors, some bummer news there. He's going to miss the Olympics due to injury. Carlson had surgery on January 16th, so just a few days ago, to repair an injury in his left thigh, making the recovery thigh.
Ocular?
No, thigh.
Oh,
Thigh.
okay. Ooh, thought I got Berarded. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. But that's going to make the recovery time almost impossible for the 21-year-old Ducks forward to return before the Olympic Games start in a month. At the time of his injury, he was playing very well. Carlson had 18 goals and 44 points in 44 games, so point per game. Now, his 44 points still leads Anaheim for the season, and his 18 goals is only behind Cutter Gautier's 22 to this point. But it gets worse if you're a Team Sweden fanatic. There's a mountain of injuries for that team. So there also it was also announced that Jonas Brodin from the Wild, Louis, it seems like he's been injured for the last 2 years constantly.
Wow, but he's so quiet. How do I say it? Quietly so dang good.
Uh-huh.
That, yeah, but you're right.
The worst moment I've ever
The whole
seen in
season.
person was at sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, at a Wild game. Do you remember, Louis, when he got the puck to the mouth and it broke his jaw?
Jesus.
Do not.
It was a number of years ago. He was a very young player, and so he immediately goes down on, face first and is laying on the ice, and all of a sudden you just see this red pool of blood start to it was nasty.
Right in the jibs, eh?
Oh,
Wow.
Builds
terrible.
character. Builds character. Makes him a tough Swede then.
so there will be no Brodin for Team Sweden, and then a long list of players that are very questionable to / not looking good, but haven't been ruled out. So on the fence are Victor Hedman,
What?
Eric Carlson,
Oh, come on.
Joel Eriksson Ek, Gabriel Landeskog, and William Nylander.
Why?
Nuts.
All injured.
All hurt, man.
So if you have Team Sweden without Carlson, Brodin, Hedman, Carlson, Eriksson Ek, Landeskog, and Nylander, that's going to be pretty limiting, I would assume. Some might see it as good news, like if you're a Canada or USA fan, but I think about it totally differently. I want our red, white, and blue to take the gold medal, but I want them to do it against the best of the best and every team at full strength. So I don't love the fact that
What kind of did you? Sorry if you said it. What thigh surgery? What's wrong with his leg? 3 to 5 weeks for the thigh? What's up with that?
what if he had like a hamstring tear that they had to reattach or something like that? That would be a long.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's crazy. That's a brutal injury list, and Sweden's depth is insane, and that just sucks. That's terrible. Just cancel the Olympics. Keep hockey going. Let's keep the NHL going. Cancel the Olympics. Forget it.
So I have a really interesting USA hockey nugget that I found that
Ooh.
I don't know, maybe you guys won't think is a big deal, but I perked my ears. So another on the injury front for Team USA, Panthers defenseman Seth Jones was placed on long-term IR, and he also has been ruled out for the Olympic Games. So Team USA needs a replacement at defenseman. Now, one might think that a couple of notable snubs might have been named as injury replacements, like, let's say, Adam Fox.
Yep.
Or our guy, Shimmy Shakes, Lane Hudson. No.
What do you mean, no?
Guess who Jackson Lacombe.
Who?
Well, he's a Ducks defenseman. I think he's 25.
know.
He's playing pretty well, but wow.
That's crazy how Fox is. I haven't watched a Ranger game since we talked about him last. I've seen 2 this year, non-Ottawa Ranger. He's not having a good time. He's something's up with him. I don't know if it's injury or home life or something's up there.
Yeah, it's like the double snub. Now, I would assume, in all fairness, right, that Lacombe plays closer to the style of Seth Jones and why they had selected him originally. But at some point, I mean, is it going to get to the point where they're like, Team USA names its 17th injury replacement at defenseman, no Shimmy Shakes and no Adam Fox?
I'm just, these Olympics are so conflicting. As a fan, I'm just like, I could only imagine, like, oh my God, in 2 hours, it's, Canada, USA. It's going to be incredible. Country comes together. We're splits apart, whatever. That's so exciting. But this whole waiting period up until then, it's not fun. I just want my team to win, to do good in the playoffs. I mean, my country doing good at the Olympics is a nice bonus, but that's not what I wake up and get excited for.
Oh, I'm all in.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Well, okay. Well, how would you feel if Quinn Hughes gets hurt at the Olympics and he doesn't play for the rest, and the Wild just squeak in and they get kicked out in the first round because of the Olympics? How would you feel? I know how you feel.
I'm a
They're used
Minnesota
to it.
sports fan. Do you think this is my first rodeo? Come on.
Just saying what could have been sometimes.
Okay, I will amend my statement. I'm all in, and I'm very excited until we get bounced in the preliminaries, and then I hate it and never want.
You're not getting bounced. Everyone's all in. I'm all in too. I'm very excited. Once it's game on, man. It's the Olympics. Come on, can't wait. Ski jumping, all that stuff.
Where do you stand, Louis? Are you getting more excited, or are you ambivalent about the Olympics?
I stand on both legs.
I don't need to. I lean on my third leg. They call me the tripod.
Oh, disgusting. You know what? To be honest, you guys, I know it's coming, but I'm not super jacked up for it for some reason. I mean, I'm excited to see it, but I'm not like, I don't know. Is that bad?
I want
feel
overtime gold medal USA Canada, and then let's see what happens. Wouldn't that be great?
I have overtime trauma
Like
right
David
now.
happens.
Yeah.
Sick of overtime. Every freaking game goes in overtime. Oh, congratulations, loser. You get a point too. Jesus.
I think Canada's the best team, but
Yes, I know we are the best team. You're a close second, and I just want some good hockey, man. I want some good big ice. So I take that back. I just want some good hockey. Yeah, give the boys the mini sticks. Let them play.
I don't
you
know.
guys have a little bit of a. Oh, go ahead, Louis.
I don't have like specifics on what isn't going to be done, but they said the rink's not going to be ready by the time the Olympics
I thought I heard the
start.
ice was good.
The ice will be fine. I don't know if they will have good dressing rooms, and maybe like concession stands or seats for fans could be an issue.
That's not a problem for me. Watching hockey at home. I mean, that sucks for people that sucks for all the people. My boy Jude, good American boy, flying all the way over there just to see the Olympics, and he's gonna get standing room only and a bag of popcorn.
Now, I don't know if it'll be ready by the time. I don't know when the first hockey games start, but they said it won't be ready come opening ceremonies.
Okay. I believe February 22nd. I could be off by a day or two, but I think it's around that.
Got it.
I don't care. So what? They're dressed. Just get dressed in the hallway. I mean, I don't. This is
Right.
for amateur sports, right? Just because our hockey players are well off doesn't mean they can't tap back in their head when they dressed up at the outdoor hockey rink when they were a kid. They're resilient. They can. This is not going to be a problem.
Good.
Yeah, Canada, you guys have so much top line talent, but you do have some potential goalie issues, and I only bring that up to segue to our next story.
You think Matthews is going to like dressing in the hallway? Whatever. Anyways, yeah, maybe your captain. I'm sure he's really going to lead your national team to get dressed. He's going to rent a suite for all them to get dressed in. Then he's going to get a limo, and you're all going to come to the game. That's what's going to happen.
We're moving on, Phil, to a story
At least
about
we'll
major...
make more than. Yeah.
What are you trying to
Nothing.
get at me?
Right here.
Why are you bringing this up?
Oh, because we got to talk about it.
We talked about you piece of crap. We talked about this morning. You said nothing about this about the show.
I know, because I want to talk about it here.
Yeah. It's more fun
Phil,
together.
Your team is a little bit of a powder keg right now for a number of reasons, and one of them is your guy, Jake Sanderson, got himself right in the thick of it this week based on comments he made about goaltender and teammate Levi Merilainen's performance on Saturday night against the heated rival Montreal Canadiens. Your Sens lost 6-5 in overtime, and when Sanderson was asked to evaluate his team's goaltending on Saturday, after Merilainen's performance again against the Canadiens, where the Senators allowed 2 goals late in the third period before allowing an overtime winning goal from Cole Caulfield, who smoked us at the end of the game 2 nights ago too. Well, here's what Jakey Poo had to say. I think Levi made some good saves. Oh, that's nice, Sanderson said. But I think at the end of the day, you've got to make more than 10 saves to win a game.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And upon reflection and probably pressure from various places, a day or two later, Jakey Poo was back in front of reporters and ready to give his mea culpa. Here's what he said. First off, I'm pretty embarrassed. I think that's a situation where after a game, you got to take a few more minutes, take a few deep breaths. I talked to Levi after the game and apologized. I still feel really bad. Levi is a great guy, and I think that's not what good teammates do. You don't tear each other down. You build each other up, especially after a game like that. I'm pretty embarrassed. So I don't know, Phil, what did you think of Jake Sanderson's comments and feedback on Levi's performance?
You're a real piece of work, Madigan. Okay. I think it's very telling. There's a lot of layers with what's going on right now, so I'm going to just try and scratch the surface.
Okay.
I think it's very, very telling for the most stoic young man on my hockey team who plays with such panache, whatever frig, clarity, focus. He's driven. He is the best player on my hockey team, including Timmy Stützle. He is the best all around. I mean, Timmy's a close second, but
Sure.
Jake Sanderson is the best player on my hockey team. He should be allowed to say whatever he wants. I don't have good tact myself. I'm not stealth-like. So I get blurting things out when you shouldn't have, but it's very uncharacteristic when a man of his capabilities says something like that. So that's why I think it's very telling. He was frustrated. The reasons, some things that scare me, other players are going to hear what he's saying. They're not going to want to come here and play. My city has never not been weird and circusy and dramaful and not really about winning. It's scary. I'm frustrated. I've called friends. I've called friends because I'm having some weak moments. My son's not watching the Sens often. It's a scary time, but
Yeah.
I just have to take a big breath, close my eyes. I love my Brady Tkachuk. I love my Jake Sanderson. I love my Timmy Stützle. I love my other players as well, my Shane Pinto. I wish Allmark, his comments, his big interview with Claire Hanna on TSN up here in Canada was a very big deal. It robbed all the oxygen. I'm choosing my words carefully. So it robbed my team of all the oxygen surrounding their lackluster performance, and it became all about him. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't have many positive things to say. I'd also like to say Spencer Knight is one of my favorite human beings and goalies on the planet. I think he dealt with his issues in a much more professional and classy way. And I'll leave that at that. I can't wait to move on from Linus Ullmark. When we traded him, my son called me. I was so excited that we finally got a professional goalie. I didn't know much about him, but I knew he won a Vezina. I knew he was big. I knew he was a Swede, and he checked all those boxes. The fifth game I saw him play last year, I lost it. He is incapable of being a superstar goalie in this league. And I win either way here. I win either way. If I'm right, I'm right. Yay. If I'm wrong, my team plays good. But watching James Reimer play against the Columbus Blue Jackets and look like a goalie, like a professional, and he did not stand on his head. I was not nervous. Any Ottawa Senator fan knows exactly what I'm saying right now. Every shot, this jabroni, this guy that we give $8 million a year to, every shot, I hold my breath. He makes an incredible save once or twice a game. Can't save the savables. Doesn't know how to do it. He's out of position. It's always in his head. He's a head case. I hope you deal with your issues, but it's Matt Murray all over again. It's Danny Heatley all over again. These character flaws. And listen, we all have things to deal with. I have things to deal with. Louis has things to deal with. Josh has things to deal with. You, good listener, have things to deal with. We don't play in the National Hockey League, the best of the best in the world, and look for interviews to get the spotlight on us. Jake Sanderson was not in the wrong. I'm almost done. Jake Sanderson was not in the wrong. He might have been, it might have been rude to say it. I love Levi Merilainen. I really had high hopes. I was wrong about him. He wasn't ready. And I really like Levi Merilainen. I feel terrible. But we need a goalie. And James Reimer was it, man. My team's in a little bit of trouble. We're playing great hockey, but we have no goaltenders. And everybody thinks now that Allmark is, I'm struggling a little bit with him, but just because he's coming back does not mean we're going to be good. He was the worst goalie in the National Hockey League when he left my team for reasons that he did not tell my team. When he left my team, he left the team and he never told anybody why. He didn't say mental health. He didn't say any of that. We had to like wait and wait and wait. And then he said it. And then he showed up in the building. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Jake Sanderson was not out of line. I'm very happy he said it. My team is playing good. My team can switch it like this. I snap my fingers. They can switch it like this. We would have 12 to 16 more points if we had a regular Grant Fuhr save the savables type of goalie. We would be right in the mix. We have a great hockey team. All right. I think I really don't want to talk about Allmark more. I think I killed it. I don't have anything more positive to say.
Yeah.
What is going on social media is not the general consensus with me and my group chats and my Ottawa Senators fans.
Mm-hmm.
Your team's just kind of balls deep into all the wrong stuff lately.
Yeah. Well, it seems like that's sort of status quo for Ottawa Senators. So maybe surprising, or maybe not, your coach, Travis Green, pretty much came to the defense of Jake Sanderson.
Yep.
In the issue. Here's what Travis Green had to say. He said, I think it's been overblown by a lot. Jake Sanderson is one of the best teammates you're ever going to find in the league. It's an emotional game. It's much like my comments after the game as well. I said it's hard to give him, as in Merlinan, a free pass. I feel bad for him. I've said that many times. Maybe a goal or two you would like back. I think it was fairly obvious, and I think it was overblown, and it definitely didn't have an effect on our room. That last part, though, do you really believe that Sanderson's public comments like that had no effect on the locker room?
I don't know. So it happened at a really odd time after this weird Twitter rumor. That's a major thing. I do need to give a little context here. A major step my team is trying to take is to be more welcoming to Twitter journalists. You can laugh. I'm laughing. That you're not I don't know what I'm not. I don't care.
Well, they're not hockey card journalists like we are.
They're not hockey card journalists like us, right? And one of my buddies is Brent Wallace. That guy paid his dues for over a decade to get the title journalist. You just don't make a Twitter account and all of a sudden you're a journalist. Come on. So there's quite a few. My team is very social media focused, which I don't think is a good thing. So when the rumor came out, it was a Twitter account. I think Travis Green hates that crap. You know what I mean? He wants the guys to play hockey. He wants to win. The pursuit of excellence at all costs should not be stigmatized. And I'm sorry. I know last time I talked about this, a guy made a comment that I'm some clown and some right-wing guy. Sure, man, you can hear whatever you want. I'm not talking politics. I'm talking about looking inward and being the best at the thing that you can be. And we're talking about hockey and world-class elite level athleticism. I don't think this topic is safe from things like buck up, son, or work through it, or you can be resilient. These are things that got us the iPhone. These are things that got us airplanes. We need to think, and Travis Green is like that, but everyone is so nervous here. It's so we have to be so careful not to upset. I don't know who that is, but them, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me interject with this, and you tell me if this is along the way you feel too, Phil, just in case anyone is misinterpreting anyone.
Yeah. Explain. I have a hard time expressing how you can filter for me. Thank you.
Of course, mental health is a real thing. It's like an injury or an issue, right? But if you don't want mental health to be a stigma, then you should treat it like you would treat a blown ACL, where in that case, a player goes away, they recover and mend whatever the issue is and rehab, and then you hope that they can get back to the same level of performance that they can get back to. And of course, if someone blows their ACL or has a shoulder surgery or something like that, you feel a certain amount of empathy. Nobody likes to see that in a player. But at the end of the day, this is professional athletics where winning is paramount, and the players that put you in the best position to win are going to be selected. And when you mentioned Spencer Knight, again, I haven't followed this super closely like you have, so I'm just talking in generalities here. But I do think that there was admiration for how Spencer Knight dealt with his issues, and they were pretty severe. And he took the time away. He stayed away from media. He took a year off, and I'm not saying Allmark needs that amount of time either, and he really in earnest dealt with his issues, and then worked his way back into the league.
And got traded in the come on, so much
lost
happening.
His job, and has earned his, just like if he would have had like a compound leg fracture or something like that, right? It would have been the same scenario. That's professional sports are kind of brutal in that regard, and college athletics are like that for that matter too. And so you hope for Allmark, and wishing the best for any human being, of course, that he's able to take the appropriate amount of time and deal with his issues and get squared away and healthy again, and then work his way back, maybe as a player, or maybe he won't be able to do, and that's time will tell.
Yeah, I really, really hope I'm not coming across. I mean, frig, on Friday Nights with Phil, I had a whole show dedicated to mental illness. I mean, I'm like, I lead the charge on that one. I mean, I don't know, surprise. But I'm very open about it. And I've dealt with my demons, and I still fight them every day. And I'm not a hero. I'm not brave. When words, that's the problem. Like, everyone wanted to talk about Linus Ullmark yesterday. I'm like, we have a game to play. We have a game. We have a hockey game that we need to win. And everything was about how oh man, I'm going to get in trouble, whatever. I mean, how much of a hero and how brave he is. And listen, sure, if that fits your definition, that's great. Spencer Knight is my hero. Spencer Knight is diagnosed with what I am diagnosed with. And I lost some of my freedom to get better. And I did not broadcast that to my school. Very few friends of mine know. Maybe in my older age now I'm open about it, and I'm not going to go into great detail, but self-care and glowing up, all those are personal adventures, personal quests. Yeah. When you go on national television, it just doesn't pass the eye test for me. It doesn't pass. And I do know what I'm talking about. It's not like I'm just armchair quarterbacking here.
Yeah. I'm not maybe as bothered as you are, but I understand your point. I think that, like, if Linus Ullmark wanted to play the PR game and explain what happened, the summer would have been a better time for that interview, not to overshadow the team in the present moment. It's just like in the same as an injury, right? You don't kind of see where if Brady Tkachuk broke his leg and then started doing all these interviews.
Do you think the team, though, like, if you're the team, when that interview came out in the afternoon, do you think the team wanted that? Do you know what I mean? Like, they got a game to play, man. You know, like, this is, I don't want to feel guilty, and I don't, for trying for my professional sports team to win at all costs. And that two things can be true, right? I can think that and also be very empathetic to other people's issue, but I'm not going to commit suicide to that empathy. And that's crazy to me. And I don't understand how broadcasting, the guys look, man, this isn't the first thing that has made me kind of funny about him. And people are not, there is a lot of me, and it's very quiet. I just happen to be a loud person, and I'm very secure in who I am, and I don't mind standing on a hill sometimes, and this is a hill I'll stand on. I have received so many good communication with how I feel about this, and a lot of other people feel the same. We won a Stanley Cup in Ottawa. I wish Linus to take care of all his issues, and the best thing that could ever happen here is for me to be wrong that he's not a good goalie. I want nothing more to be wrong than Linus Ullmark to do great. It's just all his actions, showing up in a building after you're saying, so if high anxiety is his thing, why are you, like, what are you doing at the hockey game? Why didn't management know you were there? That's odd. That's peculiar. That doesn't make me think you have some, saying I don't work out in the off season. How do you think Jake Sanderson likes that, right? I don't work out in the off season. I just keep my mind sharp by playing video games, and I sleep in. Who do I want my son to look up to? Linus Ullmark or Spencer Knight? I'm a father. That's how I look at it. I guess I'm ripping across layers here and we're getting deep, but
yeah, you're going.
I'm sorry.
I want to ask you one more question
I'm
about
vulnerable.
this.
I'm sicky pants. I'm waiting to blow my nose at break time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna edit that out.
No, that's staying in for sure.
Come on, guys.
I'll let you edit it.
What would you say to people that said, well, he had to do the interview because of the rumors, and as ridiculous as they might have been, given the context that he kind of felt like to address that he had to do the interview?
I'd say that made it seem more real. I mean, who's sleeping with Linus? Look, the guy can't comb his hair. He looks like a grease ball. He's cheating on his wife. I'd like to see with what women. I don't believe it for a second.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, what would you, who cares what Phil says about an $8 million a year player? I'm just saying. I don't know. I didn't like Matt Murray. Everybody got on me. Oh, Matt Murray's going through a hard time. Blah blah blah. How did that end up? He took our team for a ride. And I'm just tired of my Ottawa Senators being a circus act. I always something weird, right? Drake Batherson had to apologize 2 years ago for something he did. Leave them alone, man. Let the boys cook.
Okay.
You know?
Well, back to Merrilainen.
All right.
He's since been shipped out to Belleville to get some AHL time. Hopefully get his game back together. As you kind of mentioned, Phil, goaltending for your team has been a dumpster fire. There's really no other way to put it. Your team, the Senators, have the worst aggregate save percentage in the NHL. And Merrilainen and Linus Ullmark have 2 of the 3 worst goals saved above expected rates in the league, if you're an analytics person. So I don't. So
what's your point? What's your point?
Here's my point. You ready? You ready?
I don't want to be.
Stuart Skinner might be available, Phil.
No, James Reimer is fine. Listen,
he's 40.
I don't care. I'm 44 and I can kick most people's butts. Listen,
you don't want Stu Skins? Take a chance.
Dude,
take a chance on me.
I'm not a GM. I don't know. I believe in Green. I believe in Steve Stais and Michael Andlauer. Listen, PR is PR. Behind the scenes, these boys are winners. My management and my players are a team of champions. Public relations is exactly that. I'm ignoring it. I've done really well. Sometimes it gets to me. We are winners, and Steady Steve has a plan. I believe in him. I believe in James Reimer. I even believe in Linus Ullmark. Get your head out of your butt. Let's go.
I believe in the Zamboni driver.
Oh, thank you, Louis. He can come back and you did your thing. Okay, good. You did your thing.
Okay. Jake Sanderson is a 2022 Young Guns, PSA 10, pop 596. How many of those 596 are yours, Phil? Be honest.
I do have a plethora of Jake Sanderson Young Guns. They're not slabbed though.
Okay. It's a 48% jam rate. Last sold for $93 US on January 18th. Up about 10% in the past month. I don't know.
I'm a little upset.
People like Too Honest Jake.
I'm a little upset you brought this all up. I feel I misrepresented myself. It'll be okay. Tell me everything will be okay. It'll be okay.
Wow, you'll be fine, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I think people that are willing to, that know you and know how you think will get where you're coming from.
Or just ask me. Meet me in person. Ask me. I'm much better in person. Yeah.
Or they'll flame you in the comments. We'll see.
Oh, that's great. And Joshua, I won't read them. That's good. But I'm sure they'll be sent to me.
The 3 of us received an awesome Christmas gift last month, a custom painted 101 card of each of our favorite players. I got $1 Bill Kirill, y'all. Baba Louie got Mikey Madano, and Phil got Brady T.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Structure, what does it mean? I still love that song. These cards were hand-drawn and then painted with acrylics by card artist Mike Foster. They are amazing. Blown away when I saw it in person. And as I've said on our show a few times now, they're so photorealistic that they don't even really look hand-painted. It was a little bit of a mind twister for me. Over the last month, I've gotten to know Mike a little bit, and he's a very sweet person too. And he's no joke either. He routinely creates cards for both Topps Baseball and Star Wars sets. So we wanted to have him on our show, help maybe introduce him to you or you to him and his work. So we hope you enjoy this conversation with Mike Foster. We are excited to welcome to the show for the first time, Mike Foster of Mike Foster Creations, who has created or does create 101 custom art hockey cards, amongst other things, and has made, well, we got gifts of some of your work, and that's how we met you a month or so ago now. And so very excited to have you here, Mike. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. Pumped.
Well, okay, let's start with a little bit of your backstory. So how did you get into making 101 custom hockey cards and sports cards?
So I think like a lot of us during COVID, I just started getting into my cards. Funny thing, my wife at the time saw how much I had, and she's like, maybe we should go through this and, organize it or whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure. Not thinking too much about it. And yeah, that turned into me stopping at the card shop.
Wait. Can I stop you real quick? So you have a wife that likes to look through and organize your sports cards with you?
Oh, if my wife keeps me so organized, it's like, it's perfect. Like, and she was all about it. I was showing her, the teams, and this goes here and there.
Like that's a perfect woman. My wife doesn't.
Any sisters with a rocky marriage? Throwing asking.
Yeah,
that maybe. We'll talk after. Go ahead.
But yeah, the funny thing is, it ended up with me probably getting into cards a little bit more than she likes. So maybe now she's probably backtracking a little bit, like, okay, take it easy. But yeah, after that, I always had a draw to those early '90s checklist cards that were all like mural painted.
Oh yeah,
And
for
I
Upper Deck,
remember,
right? Like they'd
what's
have
that?
the Upper Deck, like had the Gretzky 99.
Yeah,
And
like let's see.
Yeah, that's mate right there. You hold that back up. Hold that back up, Mike.
Yeah, yeah.
That's in 80% of people's childhoods, hitting that in a pack, trading at lunch hour. Yeah, man. Love it.
Those were my favorite cards growing up. So, and I was always into art, and growing up I used to draw, players from like the Hockey News or Sports Illustrated. And yeah, one day I was like, I love collecting, but what if I made my own cards? So yeah, that's kind of how it started.
and then, well, I talked to you like a few weeks ago, and I kind of want to bring this part of the story back up too. Before sports cards, you were doing a lot of like you were making money as an artist doing pet portraits, right? Like dogs in
Yeah.
particular.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
it's like an SNL bit or something, But anyway,
yeah, and it was an idea that my wife came up with, so a lot of credit to her too. She's like, yeah, I think people would be really into these. So yeah, I did that for a little bit, and
they pay, right? People love their pets, man.
oh yeah,
Dude,
Not my bubbles, not my little precious bubbles.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you look up the data, what people spend on their dogs, it's insane. It's like
Oh,
they
yeah.
treat them like children.
yeah,
Mike probably made more money doing that than this.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, my heart is with. I love hockey. Like
Yes,
I
you're
love
rich.
sports.
You're richer today than you were before.
Of course.
Yeah, like if I was a smart man, yeah, maybe I'd just do dog portraits. But
You fit right in. We're all dummies.
yeah, exactly.
What was the first sport card that you made?
I did a Bobby Hull. It was an image from his first 50-goal season where he's holding up the puck with the 50 on it.
Okay.
Actually, I have it right here. I could show
Yeah,
you.
show it.
Oh, so when you said Bobby Hull, I thought you were going to do later in his career Bobby Hull because he was bald and the hair would be easier not to draw.
Yeah,
right?
that's very true. Yeah.
So you like just to really clarify, you physically drew that on that landscape. Like hold that back up.
This is.
Oh wait! I'm gonna try to put Mike on.
I don't want to look at your fat head.
How do I put Mike on, Phil? Here we go.
There you go. Yeah, that's just so like a pencil.
No,
like,
this is all acrylic paint.
What does that mean? Like, is it? Well, no, I understand, but how is it distributed on the paper? Like, how is that so? Is the
Like a
tip
paintbrush.
super fine? Like,
Yeah,
obviously,
the
but-
brush is like a few hairs. Like it's the smallest
Okay.
brush I can find, and I use a magnifying glass, like a desktop one. So yeah, that's how I.
Oh,
get
you're like one of those old guys that we're pretty much at that age where they make
Yeah.
like the little Civil War figurines and they paint them.
I'm totally like that. My wife and kid came in one night, and I had the jeweler's loops on. I look like a complete goofball, and I'm in there just
like
painting, looking up at him like, yeah.
So what if you make a mistake? Like, what if you obviously make a mistake? How do you just try to blemish it over? Like when something's so finite like that, your accident is exposed to 10x, right? When it's that small. So
Yeah.
is that the difference of you doing it ridiculously well and someone like me and Josh not being able to, right? Like,
I mean, I make plenty of mistakes, and that's the beauty of using acrylics is I can go right over it and fix whatever I need to.
okay.
There's a lot of sketch artists out there that'll use marker and colored pencil, which not as forgiving. So that's why I've kind of stuck with acrylics because I can really,
Cheat.
yeah. I mean, and
Okay.
especially when you're getting that close in, like, just a dot of white in the eyes has to be right on to get
Perfect.
the likeness too. So,
do you have professional training on how to do portraits, or is it just something that for whatever reason just comes naturally to you?
I think I had a knack for it growing up, but I really honed in on it in college. So I went for graphic design, but I ended up taking more fine arts classes than I did the graphic design classes, just because I enjoyed it more. So I had a lot of great teachers there that really helped me fine
But
tune.
like show you like an eye is really difficult, right? There's like a lot of precision to painting a human eye, especially one that has detail.
Yeah, absolutely. And just painting a human alone is very difficult, even versus an animal, because us as humans, we can pick out any little flaw in a human rendering and know if it's off or not. So yeah.
Do you know the artist Chuck Close?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a huge mural at the Minneapolis Institute of the Arts that I used to go when I was in college, because I like art too, and we'd go look at it. And it's one of those where you get up really close and it's like it's almost like pixel art that he does, but then you step back and it's the most detailed, intricate. Like you can see a scene in his own, it's a personal portrait in his own eyes, right? Like like in the reflection of his eyeball or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the question swimming in Phil's brain right now. I know this because I know Phil. When you were taking your fine art classes, did you have to like paint the nude person?
I did. Yeah. I had figure classes. Funny story. We had one model that came in, and she came in with such humor and just kind of made a joke about it all, and it really made the class a lot of fun. And she would put on different like costumes or
awesome.
accessories. It was just a blast.
Masks?
So, yeah.
Do you ever wear masks?
Do we need to pause, Phil, so you can apply for college?
No, I'm fine. I keep my desirables at bay. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me, I need to leave for a second.
Yeah. How long? So let's use that Bobby Hall as an example. How long does that take you? A month? A week?
That took me probably a total of 12 hours.
12 hours? That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, well, actually, at many points in this conversation, I'm gonna get mad about how talented you are, just on the inside, because it's
12 hours?
That's
my
that's a
God.
long time.
Dude, people waste 12 hours on their phone in the span of 2 days, and then that's
It's
not
a lot of focus,
time.
though. And so you must. Do you get tired after, like, from that amount of?
Yes. My eyes get pretty. My eyes will get pretty tired. I think that's probably the biggest thing. So I'll take breaks and just kind of close them for a bit. But yeah, I think the reason why it takes 12 hours versus, I mean, it's a small card too, and I think that helps cut down the time. This is why I love it so much, because something bigger it'd take me way longer.
Have you copied?
Can you show the Bobby Hall again? Because I want to make a point about this really quick. Your art, I'm going to go back, now that I know how to do it, onto full screen for a second, is so almost like photorealistic. Like when we got our cards from the amazing gift that we got from Evan in our Discord, I thought it was a print. Like I had a hard time believing that the card was. So I literally had to take it out of its case, and I might as well bring it up actually, because so if I look at the card here that you did for me here, the Kaprizov, I had to take it out of its case and actually run my finger down it so I could feel the paint strokes, because I was like, this is not. When Evan told me, this guy Mike Foster made this card for you, and it's a custom 101 painted card, I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And
and that's
enough,
great.
you can feel the texture on it, but I mean, it blew me away completely. And you can see actually in this photo, I don't know if I can blow it up on my computer a little bit, but you can see the texture like in the upper right corner, left corner, and you can see the paint strokes there a little bit too, which is again just amazing. And
thank you.
Yeah, cannot believe how realistic that is. And then Phil doesn't have his yet, but
oh no,
if you want to look, no, because I'll give it to him when I see him in a few months.
Okay,
but I actually have it. I'm the custodian of his Brady T. The most amazing thing here is you actually made Brady Tkachuk halfway good looking. So.
Yeah.
You probably win an award for this one.
I don't know about that. He's pretty sloth looking from Goonies, but I think Mike did a great job here replicating his likeness. Okay, quiet you. So Mike, are you getting like not to bring up money again or anything? And I know you did pet animals before, but is this working out for you? Like, how much is I mean, should we say how much a commission is? Does
of course.
Depend? Yeah. Does it depend on the player? Does it depend on the pose? Like, what if I want something as big as this? You know, that's a different price, obviously, and the whole point. But if I want, let's say Wayne Gretzky's rookie card exactly the way it is, 11 by 14, is that something you could facilitate for me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say I wanted Wayne to look like me with a mustache. Is that something you would facilitate for me?
I did.
Okay. We're on to something here. So,
and I like that. That's humor. I love that.
All right.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, so you make a Bobby Hall. You must have showed it to someone and gotten positive feedback on that, I assume. And then was it your wife again, or did other people say maybe you should offer this service to other people?
So kind of what I did was I took a handful of them and I went to the Denver card show here, and not thinking much of it. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk around and just see what people think of these. And I ended up showing the Ovechkin I did to one of the sellers, and he literally pulled out a wad of cash and he's like, whatever you want for this card, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, we're crazy.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I was shocked. I left and I'm like, I can't believe that just happened. And I think that was the start of me, really thinking, okay, maybe I got something here. And I just ran with it.
How long ago was that?
Man, this was probably 3 years ago now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I found the Ovechkin. We'll see if this is the one here. Is that the one you did?
Yep, that's it.
And that's 3.5 by 2.5. Everything you do is I'm sure there's outliers because you're an artist, but our main scope of focus here is you make 2.5 by 3.5 inch hockey cards that are custom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you
this one, Phil?
What card stock do you use?
So I actually have a great art store near where I work, and they have thousands and thousands of stock. So I use a pretty thick it's almost like a plate surface, and but it's got enough of a matte finish on it to hold the paint. And I cut those all down at work, and I do all the cutting. I design all the backs of the cards, and everything is done.
The back of the card is very important. I'm a big back of the card guy. It's don't throw it in, right? A lot of times the back is just thrown in. If you make it, it adds to the special. It's the charm of the card, right? You flip it over, it's double the surprise. So that's good. I like how you said that. That's awesome, Mike.
And I want this to be, something special for collectors, because I'm a collector myself too. Like I want people to really like these. So
you're a big Colorado Avalanche fan, I see.
Yeah. big Chicago guy.
I see the Chicago.
Are you from there originally? Is that?
No. So when I got into hockey, my grandfather was a big Bobby Hull Makita fan. So he kind of taught me the ropes of hockey, and I, just followed his footsteps.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Do you have a favorite player?
I love Patty Kane. Love Patty Kane.
Oh, really?
I love Taves too. It's tough to choose sometimes, but
okay, listen, Patty Kane, doesn't he feel like a forever hockey bro? I have Claude Giroux on my team. Everyone's like, oh, he's such a leader. No, he's not. Claude Giroux is not a leader. He's a forever hockey bro. He's just like always kind of grumpy, and like a leader is born. It's not taught, right? Patrick Kane, just because a guy's getting a bit older doesn't mean he's a leader. And I feel like Patrick Kane's just like, where are we getting pops? Anyone got a dart? Like,
oh yeah.
Like if the young lads are leaving and getting into trouble, he wouldn't care. He'd be like, all right, don't call me. See ya.
Yeah, he'd be joining them.
Yeah.
Is he the greatest American-born hockey player in your opinion?
I mean, I'm probably a little biased, but I gotta say yeah.
Say yes.
Okay,
it's good.
I gotta say yeah.
Yeah, you got to go 500 a couple weeks ago, right?
Oh yeah, I was able to watch that. It was pretty awesome.
Is it hard having him in Red Wings uniform at this point for you, or not really?
I'm starting to get used to it, but it's still tough. Last night, Taves had his first game back in Chicago, and that was weird.
How'd
But
they stand up for him? I'm assuming not.
oh,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like
Yeah.
it was like a 3.5 minute standing ovation.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he did
awesome. I
he
love
did like
that.
4 laps around the rink. It was pretty awesome.
Like, all right, it's enough. I got a
That is
game to play.
cool. I do love that. What's the Denver card show like? Is there a decent amount of hockey there, or is it like Minnesota where it's poop?
There's not a lot. I think that's pretty, standard. It's just our hobby is just a little bit smaller than most, but there's some good sellers there that are pretty, consistent. They're there all the time. I think it's growing a little bit. The Denver Card Show has grown to 1,000 tables, so it's getting
Jeez.
pretty big. I'm actually going to be setting up there at the end of February, so it
Nice.
should be a lot of fun.
When you set up, how many cards do you bring? Like basically your whole inventory, or?
Yeah, I tried to.
Okay.
I've been selling some, so I don't have as many. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do. But or
Nice.
just pump out some more cards.
How did you get to the point where you started working with Topps?
So I partnered up with a guy who was selling at a different show, and I decided to bring my cards and just kind of set them up. And there happened to be a one of the top sketch card artists from Topps there was set up as well, and he happened to be walking by and he saw my cards, and he asked if I was working for Topps. I said no, and he said, "Would you like to?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." So he gave me the information. I uploaded my samples, and they hired me on.
So you full-time employee for Topps, or is it like by contract kind of?
It's contract, yeah. So
Okay.
they'll send me invites to different sets, and they'll have like a minimum quantity, and
Will has Upper Deck ever reached out? Could they reach out, or is that a conflict of I don't know that stuff. So
yeah, there's artists that do both, and I would
Okay.
love Upper Deck. I've been
well,
definitely.
we made friends with someone that works at Upper Deck, not you, Billy, someone else, and we'll see if we can drop a line for you.
I would love that. If I could get in with hockey, yeah,
Then
my heart is full.
Well, you say it properly. At least you're an American who doesn't say ice hockey like my friends. Yeah, you just say hockey. It's normal.
we have field
Freezers,
hockey here.
pants,
Yeah. Oh yeah, where do you fall? You're a Breezers guy, right? Please tell me you're a Breezers guy.
I don't know. I kind of remember it being hockey pants.
Oh, gotta listen. Don't let Josh see. Josh, you're a bully. Like he intimidates, eh? Nah, it's fine. You can be honest, Mike. Breezers. I've accepted that some people call them breezers. I'm not so insecure that I need to dominate the conversation that it's the only thing we can call them, though. I think both are acceptable, right?
Pants
I
are
think of
illogical.
underwear
They
when
go
I-
above your knee.
Yeah, I mean, I get that point too. But I think of underwear when I think of breezers. I don't know why.
Oh, hockey underwear. That's
Hockey
better
underwear.
than hockey pants. Oh man.
Did you play hockey, Mike? Did you play hockey?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. How late? I stopped at Bantam myself. I went to house league and had a great time.
Yeah, I would say a little bit after Bantam is when I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
Right on.
a little bit of high school.
Well, it helps. It keeps it. It's part of your childhood. It's threaded in almost every memory. So it's hard not to be a hockey. Like I love baseball. It's my favorite sport. Sorry, it's my best playing sport. I don't follow it that much. Most of my memories are in hockey, and I wasn't that good in hockey. But it's part of our shtick growing up.
Yeah. for
Are
sure.
you basically doing baseball cards for Topps? Or are you doing basketball and football too?
They haven't done anything with basketball and football yet. I'm kind of waiting to see if they will. But I am doing Star Wars as well.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I saw the I think I can wait, I'll find it here on your Instagram, the Misa
Oh,
Jar Jar
no.
Binks.
oh yeah.
Bill's favorite.
Yay.
That was actually a commission for a big Jar Jar collector. So
Oh wow. Okay.
There is
Yeah.
one.
Holy moly. Some for everybody, I guess.
he might be the only one.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. Cornered the market.
Have you gotten to do like a Boba Fett card yet? And I think that for me that would be the ultimate.
I have. I just did a massive set that we'll probably release in maybe another year or so. So I can't really talk too much about it, but yeah,
Nice.
there's going to be plenty.
So hockey's your passion. Let's say Topps has 8 photographs of Star Wars and baseball for you to do. Are you happy when you're done your commission and then you're like, hey, sweet, I can go do this hockey thing? Like, is your smile bigger when you're painting hockey than it would be anything else? It's that much of a separation, I would say.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome,
That's
Mike.
amazing.
That's wicked. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Love hockey. Everything about it.
How many cards have you done for Topps now?
It's probably close to 80.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. I just started this last year.
Holy
What do they do with the original? Do you get to keep that, or do you have to give that over to them? Do they pack it out and let somebody have a true 101?
Yeah, all the cards that we do, we send the originals back, so those 101s go into the packs.
Whoa, that's a real, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They own it. I mean, if they commission you, isn't that their property technically?
Yeah, that's all theirs. They'll give us what's called artist proofs for the baseball products. So what we can do then is we can do, we can create whatever kind of card we want with it within their rules and then sell it for ourselves.
When you deal with Topps, is it a Fanatics representative, or are they wearing like a Topps t-shirt?
Yeah, it's all through Fanatics.
So it is. Okay, yeah, I'm always curious.
And even with Star Wars, they send us the blanks, we paint on them, we send them back. It then goes through Disney, so Disney approves them, and then it gets sent
Don't
back.
hide a wiener in the clouds or anything, it's my Mike Foster Easter egg. You're like, oh no, there goes my content.
Yeah.
Well, they did it in The Lion King and Little Mermaid.
You'd be surprised how many
Yeah, no,
that kind of thing.
Google it if you don't know what we're talking about.
Oh,
Easter eggs, Disney.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, let's spend some time. I'm going to put the images back on screen. Just going through some of the hits real quick, because want to look at that Bedard. That's a great card there.
Look, I got to be honest. It gets to a point. I know you drew this, but it just looks like a photograph on my screen. So, like, if the better I say this looks, the more I think Connor Bedard is handsome. I don't like, this is a photograph on my monitor. So, like, yeah, Mike, you did a great job, but like, you just take a picture and it's the same thing to me.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
What would you guys think? That you like something a little bit more, off of something that looks realistic, or
I don't know. I like photorealistic
know.
art, and I also like very abstract kind of surreal kind of stuff too. So I mean, I think that that like you could do a series that was maybe pop art or something like that would be kind of cool, or but whatever. The thing about art is you have to follow sort of what speaks to you. If you try to become Andy Warhol, it probably won't work, right?
Right.
I know what you mean, though, Mike. Like, is there a style that you're playing with, experimenting with? Like, maybe you could get the cards to refract. Like, I know I'm obsessed with refractors, but could Fanatics, is there something they could do where you could learn? Like, could you imagine you drew custom cards and then you put not shellac, but something like that.
Oh, look at that one refracted. Was that
How'd you do that?
So that's a hollow film adhesive that goes over top.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, brother. That's exactly what I'm talking. That's amazing.
Yeah. So that I've been playing around with that, and I've also found a company in Denver that prints cards. So I'm hoping that'll be something where I can send in my work and get some foiling done, or something different.
You should do, like, if Leaf can, you should do an unlicensed series of the Mike Foster creations, strictly hockey. Brother, I tell you, that would work. If ITG sells and Leaf sells and non-licensed card sells, and you do it limited, you don't print 1,000,
right?
Whatever it would sell out. It would totally sell out. Mike Foster, I don't know. You could do, the name's strong. It's good,
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a big Chad to be the face of your company, big Jack, like 6'4" guy.
Well, there's your guy.
I'm not.
Phil.
You might be 6'4". I don't know, but that's what I would do. You know? Yeah.
No, I'm a short guy.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely the thought that I've been on, especially going into this year. I want to do limited runs. I want something. I want to elevate it. I don't want it to always be the same. I want to continue to grow. And yeah, with the collectors in mind, I want this stuff to pop. I want people to be proud to have them.
The colors you use are very vibrant. That's all acrylic as well? Like everything is acrylic based, right? Okay.
Yep, everything.
Your glares on the cards, that's what really gives it that photorealism, right? The glare.
Yeah.
Helmets and off the ice. Look at this. Look at you go.
Well, there's so many layers. That's the amazing thing is like how many times you have to go over and like at this stage, it almost looks clay, and then you kind of go over and add the dimension and the contrast and all the details to it.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of patience, a lot of discipline.
So when someone comes to you and they want to have you or commission you to create a custom card, what's that process look like?
So yeah, I usually direct people to Instagram, DM, and it's just a conversation, really. Like, who do you collect? Who are you into? What are you looking to get done? I'll usually do a couple mock-ups, just kind of see if we're on the same page, and I keep it very open. If somebody really wants something specific done, I try to accommodate that. And because I mean, you're paying for it. I want you to get what you want. So,
is there a athlete that you get requested more often than Phil? Here you go. Here's your guy. More than others?
Josh Allen for the Bills.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Those requests might stop a little bit now, but
I can't win in OT, man. Playoffs. But anyways, I love you. I love Allen, but
yeah, not as much. There's plenty of Crosby. I get a lot of Crosby too, which is a lot of fun.
What about non-headshots?
I'm working on more full body shots.
Okay, like what about the ice, the boards, the stand? I mean, that's what a nightmare. If you see stands in the card, it's like I don't want to paint that lady. I don't want to paint that guy holding the beer. So that the challenging part for that?
On a 2.5 by 3.5, it is a challenge to get as much detail as I do in a headshot.
Yeah,
but I am working on it, so I'm getting something
like
that
you could do Bobby Orr's rookie card pretty easy. I mean, that's a headshot, but the stands are pretty portraity, right? Something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely up for it.
Woo. That's crazy, dude.
Should we
the
just
Gretzky's are probably my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just stay here, Phil?
Sure. Josh and Louie have 4 jokes that they do 100 times a day.
Oh
Just
yeah.
pretty much.
It's still
Bob
available
Probert.
if you want it, Phil.
No, I wonder why it's available, right? Yeah. What a leader.
Look at that one, Phil. Bob Probert.
Yeah, Bobby Probert. Rest easy.
That's
amazing. And
you must like toothless guys better, right? Less to paint.
I was just gonna say, when I started doing these, my first series was ruthless and toothless. So I focused on guys that were missing teeth. So that's why I got the Bobby Probert, Eric Johnson, Bobby Hull.
That's good.
Guys.
You got a little guy there. Is that your son?
Where at?
Go
Right
back
here.
to the little guy.
Yep, that's
Right
little
on.
Vinny right there.
How old is he now?
He's 4.
Oh, nice. Little toddler. Congratulations.
Yeah,
4 years later.
he loves hockey too. So
Oh, good. You got to get him young, Mike. Yeah. Get him young.
I'm pretty sure I'm raising the next big agitator though.
Oh,
He loves to chirp and yeah.
you seem like a quieter guy. Where did that go? Is mommy a chirper?
No, we have no idea where it came from.
You don't have a crazy brother or cousin or something? Where
It's somewhere down the bloodline, but
Yeah.
do you put him on skates yet?
yeah, he just started skating this year. So
Nice. There we go.
yeah, he loves
There
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Well, dude, your work is amazing.
Thank you.
And if somebody's interested in having a card or art piece commissioned, is it just Mike Foster Creations on Instagram, like you said? Is that the best place for them to reach out and DM?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm on Facebook too. I'm on most of the social app. So if someone's on Facebook, they can reach me there too.
And just to give people a frame of reference, like what does the cards that we got, like what would something like that typically cost?
So I do kind of a flat rate for the black and white style and then the color style. So black and white, around 300, and then full color 350.
That's amazing. I mean, to have a custom 1-of-1 hand painted card with that ability and that detail I think that you're giving people a great value, and it's well worth it. I asked you this a week ago, but I do want to bring it up again. And I honestly don't know a lot about this. Is there a big secondary market for custom cards like that? Like, do people are there certain artists where these cards appreciate and can go for lots of money?
Absolutely. And especially with the tops, APs and stuff that's getting pulled and sold in the secondary market, the prices are insane, like thousands of dollars. And there's people out there that collect specifically these sketch cards. So the secondary market it's pretty wild. Yeah.
And now that you, not that other artists don't have legitimacy or panache or cachet, but you actually have contracts with tops. That's a real thing. That's a big one, right? So a guy like me who's Upper Deck fanboy or card manufacturer fanboy, you are legitimized in my world. You're not just some guy. Well, you are just some guy in his house doing art, but you're giving it to the big company, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. Like Mike Foster Creation sounds big, sounds powerful, sounds strong. Being connected with tops is good. I mean, keep riding your rocket ship, man. That's just remember us.
Yeah.
Josh Phil.
I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Well, I really appreciate your time. It's amazing to look at your work. Very jealous of your talent, and hopefully a lot of people will reach out, because I think for any like PC collector, and Phil, you're a big Brady Tkachuk guy, to have a hand painted 1-of-1 card, which you will someday when I give it to you.
Can't wait to have it. Yeah.
I think that is kind of a neat addition to any collection, don't you?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited to put it in my PC. I hate how you have it, your grubby little paws. Mike, when we see you at the expo in April, I'm very confident you will come. It's my birthday, so that's fun. And secondly, you can sign the back with a gold pen. That's what I want you to do. I want you to sign the back with a gold pen. Yeah.
We need to set you up at a booth and actually have
he can hang out at ours.
Yeah, well, I think it would be cool, like a day or something like that, to actually be working on a card so people can see the process. Because then
just an hour though.
You don't have to do it for 12 hours, but
I don't know.
Just to give people insight as to how the whole process works. Because again, like I said, they look like they're computer made or something like that.
I don't know. I'm still 10% like, come on, where's the printer?
No.
And we know Mike's got an amazing, incredible wife. So it's not like, the wife's not going to let me go to the card show. Lies. We know your wife's amazing. So you got to come, man. You got to come.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm
when you go to shows, do you come back with more money or less money? Because I would probably sell a lot of cards and come back with less money. That's how
when I first started doing it, I was buying more than I was selling. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about his collect. Okay, just quickly. Listen, you're a big. Is Chicago your team you collect? Or you team collect, player collect? What's your jam right now?
Yeah, team collect, Blackhawks. I do love baseball too, so I'm a big Cubs collector.
Okay. Fan, so. Andre Dawson. Hey, we share that. The Hawk.
This is a huge week for you, Mike, because the Centennial Hobby set comes out.
I know, and I think I need to grab one of those.
No, you do, dude. I grabbed Boston. I hate Boston. I don't hate them, but I really don't like them. Yeah. What a great rip! You're gonna buy more than one tin. You will. I guarantee it, man. It's a beautiful set.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you looked at the cards?
Yeah, I've been. I was checking them out, and it seems like a pretty good deal too for what you get. So
maybe you'll be in 25 years, you'll have a card in their next one. You know, where Bedsy's a legend.
Oh, I love that.
I hope so. Anyways, yeah.
Are you a big Bedard fan?
Oh, I love Bedard. Yeah, I think just watch him. I think he's still coming into his own, but man, he's made some huge strides this year.
he's
Are
working
you
on.
confident in the young people that they have around him that they'll mature quick enough, or do you think they need to get him more help right now?
I think they need to spend a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I watch the games, a lot, and I think some of these young guys like Oliver Moore and
Nazar.
Nick Lardis, Nazar, Lev Shinov, great players, but I think they need someone pretty dynamic on a line with Bedard.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got Phil's guy, the Dark Knight, Spencer Knight.
Oh, I love him.
Played amazing last night.
Isn't he great? What a goal! Athleticism, mindset. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, we all know he got a little shaky in the head, but as someone who's also shaky in the head, he's trying really hard not to be, and that's the win there.
What's funny, if you watch him, he looks like so calm
because he's talking to himself. After every game, I guarantee you, Spencer Knight is more exhausted. I'm not saying physically, mentally than anybody else.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I know exactly what he's going through, man. He's sleeping very well at night because his rituals and his things he's telling himself in his head are working. And it's very exciting for him just to go to the grocery store, get groceries, and come home is not an easy task. It's mentally exhausting for someone like Spencer Knight. So when he's playing well, man, give that guy the kudos he deserves, because it's not easy for him. Yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, we will definitely be following your work and looking forward to having you back on soon. And after I do weird things to Phil's card and then give it to him eventually, I'm sure he'll enjoy it.
I'll probably be ordering another one. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks, Mike.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's great to meet you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you again to Mike for taking some time to join the show. He's a fantastic person, a very talented artist. Please check out his work on Instagram under the Mike Foster Creations account. Here's a thought that I had upon reflecting on this, Phil, in our conversation, Louis, you too.
Oh, geez.
So much attention now gets put on hobby figures in the negative light. It's so-and-so is a scumbag or scam artist or...
The top 10 worst influencers of 2025.
Yeah, that whole sort of thing. So it makes me really happy to have a little platform to highlight the good people, the hard workers that are just want to do good for the hobby, are talented, and make it a better place for people. So if we can play a small part in maybe introducing Mike to a number of collectors, then I'm all for that.
Mike's fantastic human. We heard a rumor, strong rumor, that his amazing wife, who's going to let her sisters know about me, is they've conversed. The green light. They've conversed together, and they both agree that the best thing for Mike is to come to the expo and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
It's going to happen. He messaged me the other day because I told him, like, I would give this advice to any person, that if you want to make headway in the hockey hobby or in any sort of business sense, you have to go to the expo. It's where everything goes down, where you meet all the key players and influencers and all the sort of stuff that's associated with that.
Cough, my card post, Mark.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, we got to get Mark out there
Mark.
too.
Mark.
Working on that. So again, thanks again to Mike for the beautiful cards. If you reach out to him and have him design a card for you, you will not regret it. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, start drawing some F1 stuff.
All the awesome wives listening to our podcast, all two of you, that'd be great Christmas present for hubby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. New product release is brought to you by our fantastic friend of the show and partner, Grant, from both Total Sports and GP Sports. Now, this is getting to be long-winded, Phil. Look what you've created. Do we have to say Grant from GP and TS Sports now?
I created your long-windedness. Yeah,
you did. You created the whole Grant from GP Sports. That was 100% you.
Ow! Because I made fun of you? No, guys?
Because you kept you were the one that originally, I think, clarified it.
No, that's not the origin story. You toolboxes, all of you are like, Grant from GP Sports. And then I said, obviously he's from GP Sports.
Here's the thing.
Never know.
I can say that that's not how it went down. Yeah. And you have to lose because you can't remember anything. So even if I'm right, you don't remember.
I remember the rememberables.
I don't think so.
Same.
Do you?
No, Hey, let's go.
So, anyways, Total Sports is in Etobicoke or online anywhere at totalsportcards.com. It's the spot for, they have tons of singles. Grant's always buying, and so you can pick up. Now we're all in the mix when he posts these.
I love singles.
I know.
On his Instagram, where we're like reaching out. The Patrick Waugh. Can I buy it? I want it.
What, Pat? There is no Patrick Waugh. What are you talking about? Shut up, Josh.
I just bought one from him.
Yeah. So did I.
Oh, there we go. Also, you can get all the new hobby boxes there, and they can ship them to you anywhere in Canada as well. And then if you do like to break, of course, Grant from GP Sports Cards is he the biggest breaker in hockey, or he's got to be one of them, right?
I'd assume so. I mean, him out of my LCS is massive here. Kenny of Imperial Gardens, he's on eBay a lot.
Okay.
He's a big breaker. He's been around forever.
So anyways, you can catch Grant live every Wednesday and Friday night at GP Sport Cards YouTube channel, and then get your spots at gpsportcards.com. Grant also posts fun videos. He just did, Phil, I wouldn't watch it after you told me about it, a top 50 pickups video from his earlier year. Did you see that one, Louis?
Listen, if you're listening to this podcast, you got to go
No.
watch the video. Grant's video, my top 50 cards.
Oh, tonight when you're on break, when you're back, keeping the road safe. I think he posted like the top 50
Break?
cards he bought before the. Oh, you don't get like 15-minute breaks or pull over on the side of the road?
I'm just too dumb to do it. But
Louis.
Okay.
Louis.
Let me revise. When you get stuck
Come
in the
on.
ditch and you're waiting to get towed out.
I plowed for over 20 years. You don't get a break plowing, Louis? Come on.
no, we do. I just usually never take one. I just keep going. If I stop, I go in and grab food and I'll eat it while I drive.
No? Okay. Well, you'll have to check it out.
Dedication.
Allure, 2526 Allure has been out for about a week. That gives us plenty of time to make our traditional snap judgments and take a look at the very, very early top 5 sales for this new hobby product. It's one of my favorite things to do on the show. And remember, we're looking for the top 5 highest selling cards along with each's respective highest sale. We don't want to be repetitive with the bit.
It's going to be Schaefer. All 5 cards, for sure.
It's actually
Settle
not.
down.
Oh, okay.
3 of the 5 are Schaefer.
Okay, well, round up, it's 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get you
Remember
a $100 million contract. I promise. Oh, I got 78. It's just about the same. Same thing.
Round up. Round up to 100 million.
To us, it's the same. What's the difference? Is 78 million or 100 million? We're going to lose it all fast anyways.
Okay, boys. Any sale made by the eBay machine has been verified as paid for in Terapeak. Louis, Phil, are you ready? Phil, you look confused.
No,
Louis,
I'm
you
ready.
look scared.
No.
You guys ready? Okay.
Yep.
Where did you have at number 5 Ethan Frank on your bingo card? Because his
Nowhere.
rookie Golden Treasures Auto 101
Oh, well, it's a golden
sold
treasure.
for $421 US on January 16th via eBay Best Offer.
So you really...
Sure.
Can I say something controversial?
Why stop now?
I was about to, and I... Go ahead.
I've held this in for a few weeks now.
The
I want
fire
to say it
part.
delicately. Is there something about the design, the base design, that reminds you of ovaries?
Yeah. Didn't we already make that joke?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. No,
I thought we did. Yeah, fallopian
get that out of
tubes
my
all over
head.
the place. Yeah. Yeah. I like to call them fallopians, but... they
I
don't
guess
work.
Well, nope.
So I switched it in my head. It kind of looks like a lava lamp. You know, when you were in a buddy's basement for a few days and you didn't see sunlight.
Did you
Whatever.
just say lava?
Lava
Lava.
lamp?
Lava.
Lava?
Are you like the floor is lava? The floor is lava.
What am I supposed to say?
The floor is lava.
Lava.
Oh, drama, lava,
Yeah.
potato.
We can't
Potato.
though, because Minnesotans always get like people make, even though I say it the right way, people make fun of how I say sauna.
Sauna?
Yeah, because
sauna.
he says sauna or something stupid.
Yeah, it's because
But-
he's like
No, that's the way
Canadian.
Finnish people say it, dude.
You say Canadians, you know? Kind of, I don't know.
I got my own language. I like it. Okay.
I thought you guys had. I thought Minnesotans had a funny accent, but it's
Oh, yeah,
North
we do.
Dakota, eh?
But like
Well, I guess we
when you
do.
go, people say Minnesota, or they
Mhm.
make fun of the way we say bag a lot. Bag.
Bag.
Sounds normal to me.
Thank you, Phil.
Bag.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, hey, we didn't talk about Mike. So Josh, I don't know if it was on the recording, but it happened. Josh tried to get Mike Foster to say breezers instead, and Mike's like, I think they're hockey pants. Failed.
It's totally cool. You guys call it whatever you want, but the last time I checked, pants don't go, or you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. The
Amen.
knees above the knee. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. Okay, who's after
You show
Ethan
me a
Frank?
pair
Dumb.
of pants that end before the knees, and I will call them hockey pants.
And I'll call them hockey pants if you're out there wearing Cooperalls.
I don't care what
Fair.
you call them. I would wear Cooperalls. I think we should get a sheet and I'll go play some hockey. I want to see who is.
I suck at hockey. I was a basketball player.
Oh, all right. I'm in.
You
I ain't
guys
scared
can skate.
there.
You can skate though, right? It's okay
Yeah,
if you can't skate. I got pylons on my work trucks. I'll just go get one before we go to the rink.
Josh can
4.
hold on to the. Josh can hold the dasher.
Josh is gonna sit in the stands and write and pencil in all our stats. That's what Josh would do with his stupid Foster Hewitt hat probably on it. Just and I love that hat. I'd kill for that hat. But okay, let's go card number 4.
Okay.
Number 4, Matthew Schaefer, rookie blue line out of 35. It's raw, of course.
Sick.
So for $457 US on January 19th by eBay auction. Great looking card.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Matthew Schaefer, rookie red rainbow auto, super short print.
Look at that
Raw.
auto. Yeah,
So yeah, it's gross.
it's a little
So
dribble.
Them.
$480 US, and it's streaky too somehow. By eBay best offer on January 14th.
Streaky ovaries.
If I, this is all I need. I'm going auto less in the future.
There's so much going on here too
Dude,
with the
that's
card.
That's terrible.
I'll harp on an old thing that sticks with me, but this photo was obviously taken with an iPhone 2 because it's pixelated and fuzzy.
Yeah.
Hey,
But hey,
we
spend
only
$500
get the
on that.
pictures we can get, man.
Number 2, Phil, Lucas
Beauty.
Raymond,
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Golden Treasures Auto 101. So for
I don't mind.
$495 US by eBay best offer on January 16th.
Oh, he's a good
Good
player. I
old
don't mind.
wings.
I don't mind Lucas Raymond. He's not Larkin the whiner.
That is about as scribbled. I mean, it's not even trying. It's like, bleh.
I
Yeah,
think
but
that
it's-
Schaefer's worse. Way worse.
Yeah, you can. I'll show it to you again.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I say this though? The
No.
Golden Treasures look is really nice this year. It's not like poopy brown or anything. It's very gold and shiny. I
I
it.
like the poopy brown. Remember what I showed you? I said, "Oh, isn't that a great hockey card?" You're like, "That's a terrible card." It was Crosby's Golden Treasure. I love.
Yeah.
We like different shades of brown.
Yeah, your
I like-
Golden Treasures you like looks like your shirt right now.
Yeah, I like this. This is good. This is like basement brown. This is what I grew up
That's
in, man.
diarrhea brown. That's not gold.
This is
Flush
what
it down.
latchkey kids love this brown because it reminds them of their youth. Yeah,
Right.
What?
latchkey. You don't know what a latchkey kid is?
I know. I was a latchkey kid.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Number 1 is a
Sanchez.
big jump. Matthew Schaefer Blue Line Auto out of 35 sold for almost $1,500 US, $14.99. Wow. Via eBay best offer on
crazy.
January 18th. Not necessarily a shock that Matthew Schaefer is leading the way, but
But
no Ivan Demidov, who's also a 25-26 rookie. So that got me thinking, what do you guys think like 5-6 months from now after both Demidov and then Schaefer's Young Guns have been out for a few months and gotten through the hoopla of early release? Which one sells for more? Okay, so let's say the start of next season, if you had to bet today, if I said I'm going to give you $100, you have to go to the Hockey Cards Sportsbook at Las Vegas. I'm sure there's many. And place a bet on October 1st, whose Young Guns PSA 10 sells for more, Ivan Demidov or Matthew Schaefer. Which one are you placing that $100 bet on?
What's the day? What's the date?
October 1st. So the start of next season.
That's unfair because I don't know. Are we including playoff? So let's say both teams don't make playoffs. Well, that's
if I live in Montreal, I'm putting it on Demidov. Anywhere else, Schaefer.
No, I'm gonna go Schaefer. No matter what happens, I'm gonna go Schaefer.
Which is pretty crazy that he's a defenseman. He's been awesome, right? But
Because
so, I mean,
because everyone's seeing the same thing. You know, I say eye test a lot, and my eye test is different than someone else's eye test. I think everybody's eye test on Matthew Schaefer is 12 out of 10.
Yeah, right now
Okay.
for sure.
question 2.
Ooh.
A year from today, so on January 22nd, 2027, whose Young Guns PSA 10 sells for more? Lane Shimmy Shakes Hudson or Matthew Schaefer?
Matthew Schaefer.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I think Schaefer is good. I think Hudson's going to establish himself as like an Erik Karlsson type, but better, and I don't say that lightly. Erik Karlsson is one of the best players I've ever seen play hockey, but I think Hudson has the potential to be better. He's just, listen, I know he's getting better defensively. You can't play a game that Hudson's playing without accepting that you are going to be a defensive liability. I have Thomas Chabot, and he doesn't have half the skill that Lane Hudson does, and he's a defensive liability because of the way he plays, which is very much like Lane Hudson, sorry.
What do you think, Bubbly?
I ain't giving up my secret.
Okay. Oh, wow. Louis going all in. So here's how I think on this. Hudson's definitely got an edge on the team. But what I think could end up separating Schaefer hobby-wise is he looks like that he will have a legitimate 30-plus goal potential on a season. I don't know if Hudson will ever get there.
I don't know. At first, if you asked me a few months ago, I was like, okay, he's more defensively minded. They're not going to pop in. Maybe he'll make it 15, 20 goals a year. He's putting them in pretty good this year. What's he at? 12, 13 already? I mean, he could be at 30 at the end of the year. He could be a sneaky 30-goal scorer. And if he does that, watch
He's got
out,
13 goals in 49 games.
Yeah, so if he steps the gas 10, 20%, he'll hit 30. And that's huge. That's beyond huge. That's massive. And here's another reason I think Schaefer will do better in the hobby, at least in the short term. You can build a team around Matthew Schaefer. I'm not saying you can't build a team around Hudson, but you don't have to. I think the Islanders got to build a team around. You go to New York to play with Matthew Schaefer. You don't go to Montreal to play with Hudson. You go to Montreal to play with like Suzuki. That's how I see it. Anyway,
Hudson has 9 goals in 50 games. He also has 52 points. He's more than a point per game, and he's a plus 18.
That's fantastic. I did not expect
what
that.
A great man, this is, I think, tougher than maybe we think.
Yeah. No, good point. I would have not guessed that, man. Wrong on that. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I've seen quite a few Montreal games though. I'm like, oh, Hudson, get back there. Like I have said that to myself a few times.
Well, if you're an Allure fan, I was on Grant's hobby shop's website, totalsportcards.com today. They have tons of Allure boxes. They have every year from 2021 through 25-26. All at really good prices too. I think the most recent is 160 Canadian, so it's a good buy. Again,
what a jerk. He gave me MVP for Christmas. He had that much Allure? And he gave me a box of MVP?
No, like 5 years in a row. Okay, personal pickups. Philip!
Yeah! Let's go. I got good cards. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Look at this bad boy. Wow. Okay, good listener. 2024-25 SP Authentic Patrick Waugh Hollow Foils. Oh, my God. Mr. Bigglesworth butt. It's perfect. It's fantastic. If you're a player collect, it's a super shiny card. It's kind of like the holograms. What do we like, Josh? The hollow types. So in the hollow types, you have the NHL crest logo, very, very in-depth hologram in the back, high contrast. These are exactly like that, but with the SP Authentic hologram. Beautiful cards. The Upper Deck has hit so many home runs in the last few days. All right, next one there. Oh, sorry, Louis.
I want to make a point on that. 1 in 60 pack, 1 in 160 pack odds on the Patrick Waugh, and there's 50 cards on the checklist. So that's like 1 in 8,000 packs to hit a Patrick Waugh.
Oh, I didn't even know it was rare.
Oh, who do you got, Louis? Can't see.
Mikey Mo.
Oh, Mikey Mo, nice.
My next card here is a 2019-2020 Brady Tkachuk clear cut Upper Deck canvas autograph. These cards are not spendy. I love my Brady Tkachuk. He played a great game against Columbus. Oh, thank you. Do it again, Brady. I love these cards. Big fan. It's out of the clear cut. And they're like $40 to $60 each. So if you're a player collect, these are no-brainers for me. I know I didn't need to buy this, but it was very, very cheap. And it's a great action shot of Brady. It's my favorite jersey. I love this card. So
can I ask a question?
Sure.
I feel like you haven't bought a Brady card in a while. Is that true?
I'll buy it because I have them all. I have everything I want. There's no Brady card I don't know. The only 2 Brady cards I would be hunting for, Matt Lee has, and he's a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, but he's gatekeeping my cards. Hey, Matt. And he has the exquisite Shield Auto and the Ultimate Shield Auto from his rookie year. I only have the Cup Shield with no auto. And there's no other Brady Tkachuk card I don't have that I want. So now I just buy the ones I think look like cool cards.
Okay.
Ego has been checkmarked. Okay. Yeah, big.
That's
so
cool.
I'm a huge. When I got Cole Hasselhoff, my son, into cards, he really loved Panini Contenders. So obviously I do too. He doesn't care about them anymore, but I have 2 Contender Legacy Patrick Waugh cards, and that's what we're looking at right now from Panini 2012-13. They had the NHL license for 2 years, and this card is from their first year. And I think it's great. To me, it reminds me of credentials. It kind of looks like a ticket. They're numbered out of 999, which is kind of funny. And he's holding up the Stanley Cup, and I think it's a beautiful card. Yep. Next, and my last card is a Guy Lafleur. Didn't know this card existed. I don't know if it's an acetate card. I forget. But it's really nice. It's got Guy Lafleur with the funny helmet. What is it's not the Jofa, it's I can't see. I don't know, but he's got a goofy helmet on. His flow is still coming out of the ears. It's numbered out of 100, and it's an old card. This card is almost 20 years old, and it came out of 2007 and 8. SP Authentic, and it's called SP Notables, and it's out of 100. Maybe if Upper Deck could put another card in there like this card again in their set. Very cool card.
Do you have a specific Guy Lafleur top loader binder yet?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't organized it yet, though. So right now I have them all in my hobby hotels, like as you see behind me. So all of Guy Lafleur's are over here, and I will organize them all in the binder, but I also have some loose in the binder as well.
Yeah.
Those are my pickups.
Good job by you.
Hold on one
Baba Louie.
second. Hold on. Anyway, stick. I never heard of this before. Victoria. Oh, okay. That's what it is. I couldn't see under his hand. I was wondering what stick that was. It's Victoriaville.
Yeah. Get back.
Nothing. I ran out of time. Sorry, I didn't get a card in there.
Okay. Well,
But I kind of hosed yours up.
yeah. The good thing for you is we do 104 shows a year.
Yeah.
I know, right?
There's always
of time.
redemption. That's what I love about our show. Like, I said that. Okay, well, there's always next week. Do it again.
I have one card that I'm really pumped for.
Yeah. I got it on the same screen, though. Sorry, bud.
Oh, no worries. So I picked up the 1996 Pinnacle Certified Mario Lemieux, the Mirror Blue that has the coating in order to pair it with my Mirror Gold that I already have.
Mirror Lemieux.
There's also a Mirror Red, which
Yep.
I hope to pick up at some point, but I can't find. If you have one for sale that has, I want them all to have the coating so that they match. They're matchy. But and you want to sell it to me, then please reach out. But
You have a
love
pretty
these
strong Lemieux PC now, eh?
yeah, I don't know.
would
I
say.
like a lot of the '90s stuff, and so I'm really into these select certified Mirror Golds. The Patrick Waugh that I bought from Grant was the Mirror Gold, and I have Temu. The Gretzky's get spendy.
Yeah.
Like really spendy. So I don't know when I'll get that, but there's a Pavel Bure that I want, and so those are all the players that I love, and this is a set that I really dig. So
Nice card,
Can you
Shashi
dig
Boo.
it?
I dig it. Okay.
You can dig it.
Oh, Phil,
Yeah.
you have fun?
Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, I had fun. I'm fine.
All right. If you like the episode, please leave a rating and review on Apple, Spotify, whatever podcast app you listen to us on. If you love the show, if you love Baba Louie, everybody loves Baba Louie. You want to support us, you want to chat with us on the Hockey Cards Gongshow Discord server, please consider a $5 a month donation. Join our $999 support level tier on Patreon. The link is in the show description. In our Instagram, TikTok profile, you can get to it by on our website, hockeycardsgongshow.com, or searching for Hockey Cards Gongshow on Patreon's website, patrun.com. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. And boys, the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast is a production of Dollarbox Ventures LLC. Have an awesome weekend. I forget what day it is. Yeah, weekend. And we'll be back on Monday. Feel better, Phil. Stay safe, Louie. Take us out.
Well, bye.
It's the Gong Show, we're dropping the facts. Hockey cards on fire, no holding us back. Josh fresh, looking sharp, the face of the scene. Feeling pork chop pants, rocking it clean. Baba Louie in the booth, he's the man with the plan. The best producer in all the land. Gong Show Nation, let's hit the flow. It's the Hockey Cards Gong Show, let's go, let's go. Wanna say them in the show. So